Welcome. Welcome to the Silicon Valley Center for Spiritual Living. We're glad you're here. Reverend Rasheryl is talking today, and Gina René is our vocalist. Yay, Gina!
Indeed, we have come together in the name of love. Good morning, everybody. If you feel so comfortable, I'm Joni Quintel, practitioner, student in training, and really grateful member of Silicon Valley CSL. I'm happy to be here this morning. If you feel so comfortable, please close your eyes. Take a really deep breath. Allow the vibration of this bowl and the love in this room to penetrate your body. Staying in the peacefulness and the quietness of this moment, recognizing the one divine love, the divine spirit who brought us all together this morning in the name of love. I know that we are all made uniquely in the expression of the divine, and I'm so grateful for that. I know that our music is blessed today. Reverend Rasheryl's word is blessed today. The people who are in this room and online are blessed today, and those who are coming are blessed. I'm so grateful to be a part of such a loving community. I release this word into the infinite law of love that always says yes. And we say together, and so it is.
Staring in the mirror, can't see my own face. I see it as abstractions. Oh, just kidding, wrong song for me.
Spins around. Just don't let the spin get you down. Things are moving fast. Hold on tight and you will last. Keep your self-respect, your manly pride. Get yourself in gear, keep your stride. Never mind your fears. Brighter days will soon be here. Take it from me, someday we'll all be free.
So beautiful. Am I on? Am I on? Yes. So beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. So today we have, with the core band, we have our musical inspiration. Gina René is here with us. So beautiful. Thank you. Rodrigo Avila is on guitar today. I'm like, oh, there's no keyboard over there. And we have Misha Jufre, who is on bass. Good to see you back, Misha. And we have Jenna Brown as our praise team, backup vocalist, and seems like maybe a soloist is happening over here too. And our beloved Sonia Trejo, who's our music director, is not here today, clearly. So Sonia will be back joining us soon. Welcome, welcome to Silicon Valley Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Reverend Rasheryl, the spiritual director. Y'all can have a seat. Thank you so much. So I am it feels like August has been the longest month in history. Does anybody else feel that way? No? Maybe because it's my birthday month, I don't know, but it just feels like, whoop, whoop, it's coming up. Yes. So yeah, it feels like it's been a very long month. Nobody feels like that? Oh, okay. All right, good. There's some people who feel that way. And so this month, and maybe it's because it's my favorite topic, the art of rest is the theme, the art of rest, which I said from the beginning, this whole month is about me, right? Y'all are just along for the ride, but this whole month is about me really settling into the art of rest, right? The Sabbath, that rest that we all need, that is built into nature, that is built into our bodies, and that needs to be further embraced, I think, by all of us. And so this month, we've talked about divine downtime. We've talked about your mind at rest and your heart at rest. And today, we're talking about your body on rest, right? Your body on rest, like what happens to the body when we actually rest or we don't. And really remembering that the body is this sacred vessel. It is a vessel that houses the divine presence, right? And I know for myself, I have to keep reminding myself of that, right? Our culture values really the mind, like what can you do with your mind, right? And I certainly know from my work and my business, I have made a living from my mind, right? And I can push my body really hard to produce things with my mind. And yet, time and time again, that is not sustainable, right? It is not sustainable. And so, you know, one of the things that that I love about Science of Mind was just this center is we teach religious science, Science of Mind, Ernest Holmes, and it is a part of what's called New Thought, right? New Thought, and New Thought is a philosophy that was born. It's really ancient wisdom, but it was redistilled and reborn in the United States and Europe in the late 19th century. And the father of New Thought is, or who they call the father of New Thought, is a man named Phineas Quimby. Phineas Quimby. So let's talk about Phineas Quimby because it has everything to do with this idea of the body, right? So Phineas Quimby was he was born in Belfast, Maine in 1802, and he was not an educated man. He was a blacksmith. And as a young man, he had tuberculosis, which was devastating, right? A devastating diagnosis. And his lungs were wasting away. He was in excruciating pain. And he had tried everything. Doctors had worked with him, had given him medicines and medications and, you know, all the things of the day. And someone suggested to him to try horse riding, just like get out in air, right? Just get out and move your body, get out in air. And he was too weak to ride. So here's the story. I'm gonna read this to you. He was too weak to ride a horse, so he borrowed a horse and a cart. And one day, this horse refused to pull the cart up a hill. So Quimby walked up the hill with the horse, right? And then when they got to the top of the hill, the horse suddenly started trotting, and Quimby couldn't get back on the cart, and he ran down the hill with the horse, trying to stop it. And he should not have been able to do that with tuberculosis. But he was so focused on stopping the horse that he ran down the hill, he tried to stop the horse, and he finally was able to get control of it. And by the time he got home, he noticed that his breathing had regulated, and he was not in pain. And he was breathing freely, and according to the story, the pain never returned, right? And he began to think and know and sense there's something greater here. There's some kind of connection between my mind and that excitement I was feeling and the disappearance of this pain in my body. Like there's some kind of connection between mind and body. And so he began to explore that by looking at hypnosis and all of these other things. And he actually became a profound healer, a prodigious healer. He worked with all of the leaders of who later became leaders of New Thought movements. So he trained Mary Baker Eddy, who founded Christian Science, the Fillmores, who founded Unity, Emma Curtis Hopkins, who was Ernest Holmes' teacher, right? And so much of New Thought started from this idea, this knowing, this practice of healing the body, of understanding there's a connection between mind and body, right? And then understanding that actually there is a connection between spirit, the one, the quantum field. Now quantum science calls it, quantum biology calls it the quantum field, right? There is this one place, one space, one presence, one power, one energy, one intelligence that everything has its beingness in, right? And whether you call it source or God or the universe, whatever name you give it, it is what it is, right? And our bodies are expressions of that. Right? Our bodies are connected to that. And it is through our thinking and through our being that we're able to actually shift things in our bodies, in our lives. We've seen that, right? And so I remember when I was, and I don't see this as much anymore, but when I was becoming a practitioner, 30 years ago, I remember we had to keep journals of if we work with clients, we had to keep journals of demonstrations like healings, or you might call them miracles, right, that our clients would have after counseling with us. And many times we were recording physical demonstrations, physical healings, right? Now, we don't believe in laying on of hands. We believe God works through the doctors, God works through medication, and God works through the mind to heal the body. Right? Everyone knows our beloved Louise Hay. Yes, Louise Hay, who wrote Heal Your Body, Heal Your Life. That was a groundbreaking book that grew out of her own experience of healing, I think, from ovarian cancer through natural means, right? And really understanding that there was a power greater than herself that she could use to help remove erroneous thoughts, erroneous beliefs, misalignments, dis-ease in the mind that created dis-ease in the body. Yes. And so this is what our teaching is also about, is about these the physical body. The physical body is an instrument. It is a vessel, and it exists within the divine, and we have the power to shift what is happening with our bodies, right? Are y'all following what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I just wanted to lay that as a foundation for today, because, one of the things in our world that we do, that I've talked about this whole month, is that we don't allow ourselves enough time to rest. Right? To rest, to think, to be. We're in a hustle and grind culture. You're rewarded for hustling. You're rewarded for grinding. It's a badge of honor to say how little you slept or how much work you got done. And I know because I've lived it, right? It's a badge of honor to say I pulled an all-nighter, or I had to pull 3 all-nighters to get this done, right? And yet, it is literally breaking down the body when we don't pay attention, when we don't get enough rest. Yes? So let's talk about this. So one of the things with Quinius Finby and with Science of Mind is that he understood that there was a mental cause that manifested physically, right? There was some mental or emotional cause that manifested physically. And what he did, again, he was not an educated man. What he did, formally educated, he began to study and look at, hypnosis, look at what was happening in Europe with mesmerism, look at different modalities of healing, studying scripture very closely, the New Testament, looking at how was Jesus healing, like the healings that are recounted in the Bible. How is this happening? What is happening here? And what he began to discover is what he called mental healing, that all physical illness, all physical dis-ease starts in the mental and the emotional, right? And what he discovered when he looked at Jesus' healings is that Jesus got to the core, the base, the base cause, which was mental or emotional, right? He healed that, and the physical had to heal. And he healed that because he so knew the truth, right? So what Phineas Quimby says is, the truth is the cure. The capital T, truth, is the cure. The knowing that there is a God, a power that is all-powerful, that is all-knowing, that is in every place and space, that we are connected to it, that it works and moves through us, and that each of us has that ability, right? That mental, that truth, aligning with that truth is the actual cure, right? So that is sort of the basis for how New Thought began to grow and spread in the United States. And so I want us to really look at, and now what's really interesting is quantum biology, like folks like Deepak Chopra and people like that and Joe Dispenza, like the things that they are saying is exactly out of this whole New Thought movement, right? And the New Thought movement is based on ancient knowing and ancient wisdom that's been around forever, right? And now the quantum world is science, is the scientific way of proving ancient wisdom, right? So we are sitting on this incredible wealth of truth and of knowledge. So here's what I want to talk about today in terms of the body and the body on rest. Right now we are in such chaotic times. And I cannot tell you how many people I talk to who say, oh my God, I'm so exhausted, right? I don't know why I'm so exhausted. I know for myself, I do a half a day's work and I'm like, God, I'm so exhausted, right? I feel like I need a nap. I've been napping more because I feel exhausted. And part of it is there's so much going on. There's so much energy. There's so much conflict and so much going on in the world around us, and we are affected by it. We're not separate. We're not islands unto ourselves. We're interconnected, and we're part of a whole. Right? And so if there's a lot of churning and chaos and stuff going on out in the world, then we are going to feel it. Even if we're doing our practice, even if we're not on social media, even if we're not watching the news, we're still a part of this energetic that is happening, right? And so everybody's tired. Like every single person I talk to is like, I don't know what is going on. I'm wiped out. And so right now, because there is so much energy, there's so much change, there's so much churn, so much breaking apart of the old, the new is emerging. It is scary times, and it is exhilarating, and it's chaotic, and it's creative, and it's powerful, but it's a lot. It's a lot. It's stress-inducing, right? Because we don't know, we're in this liminal space. We don't know where we're going. We don't know, we can't go backwards. Right? So we're in that hallway where I was 2 weeks ago, locked out of my building, where I couldn't go forward to get in my car because I left my keys, and I couldn't go backwards because I didn't have the key fob to get upstairs. Right? So I'm just standing there going, okay. Well, let's see how God's going to work this out, because I got to talk at church in a few minutes. Right? I'm standing here in that lobby going, whoa, what happened here? Right? But that's how we are collectively. We are in this liminal space where we are not where we're going, and we cannot go backward. Right? And that creates a lot of stress, because what's happening, if these old structures are crumbling, then what's next? What replaces them? Right? If the way we used to do things doesn't work anymore, what replaces it? We just came through this huge pandemic that changed the world forever. Right? We've never even gone back since before 2020. Right? We can't. We're in a new place, in a new world. That is stressful. Right? Even if we try to avoid it, even if we're doing our practice, that is stressful. And that stress has impacts on the body. And so let's talk about resting. And I'm going to talk specifically about sleeping, right? Sleeping as a form of rest and getting enough sleep. Like sleep to me is like it is like this metaphysical representation of the resurrection, right? It's like we surrender, right? And lay our bodies down. And then hopefully we rise up again in a few hours, right? Right? Looks like everybody here did. So, we rise up again in a few hours. But it's this time of just letting go, of relaxing, of releasing, so the body has time to heal itself, right? So that the body has time to regenerate. The brain has time to let go of some toxic matter. Spirit has time to enter into our consciousness in a different kind of way through our dreams or our thoughts, right? And so just getting enough sleep is something that the body needs. And let me just tell you from a physical, because we're talking about the physical, from a physical standpoint, we're in Silicon Valley, which is like the home of like longevity, right? So many people are like chasing longevity. What's the science of longevity, right? There's a tech executive named Brian Johnson, I think, who spends like, I don't know, $2 million a year, right? I think he's like 45 or something, and he wants to have the biomarkers of like an 18-year-old. And so he spends, millions of dollars a year with all of these like supplements and studies and tests and all the stuff that he's doing to live longer, right? To extend his life and to use this work he's doing as science for looking at longevity, right? And there's lots of other folks, but this is like the world of longevity, right? How do we live longer? And sleep is like one of the number one ways, resting is one of the number one ways that we actually can live longer. When you sleep, your DNA removes all of the cellular waste that's in your body, right? It removes the cellular waste. Harvard Medical School says that poor sleep accelerates telomere shortening, and it's a key marker of aging, right? So when you don't get enough sleep, you're actually aging yourself, right? Your brain and your cognitive health is impacted when you don't get enough rest. When you don't have enough rest, you can't think clearly. You lose memory, your ability to access long-term memory, right? So they're very real things that happen. And then this was a big learning for me that I have got to get, that your weight and metabolism is affected by your sleep. The more rest you get, the easier it is to release weight, the easier it is to amp up your metabolism, right? And it's taken me a long time to get that. Like, no, when you overwork and you overdo and you do not rest, then your body just holds on because it's in a stress state. Like, oh, we got to be vigilant. We got to hold on. Overworking. I don't know why we're doing it, but we're doing it, so I'm holding on, right? Instead of just letting go and letting God. And there's so many other things. Rest lowers your blood pressure. There's a study that says people who sleep less than 6 hours a night are 20% more likely to have a heart attack, right? There's very significant and profuse data about what happens when we don't rest to our physical bodies, right? Let alone our mind, let alone our hearts, but just our physical bodies, right? So when your body is tired, that immune system is not working as well as it should. All of the systems don't work as well as they should. So what is the body on rest, right? What is the body on rest? Are y'all following me with this today? Yeah? So, preach, sister. I'm talking to myself. Yes, and everyone here, because we are all here together. We have this saying in our culture, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Y'all know that, right? I'll rest when I'm dead. Yeah. And actually, lack of sleep will get you there faster, right? You can get there a lot faster, right? And so one of the things that we talked about this month is part of the reason we don't rest is because we don't trust. We don't have faith, right? Because we believe so much in our own might, so much in our own ability to drive a result, so much in our own ability to get something done that if we rest, we will lose out somehow, right? If I am not there driving this, it's not going to get done. If I am not on top of this, it's not going to get done. If I don't create it, it's not going to get done, right? If I am not constantly in the driver's seat, it's not going to get done. Right? And we actually create that reality, right? Because we're speaking it into reality, into truth. So this is what happens. And I see this with my corporate clients all the time, right? They don't want to delegate because, it's easier and faster for me to do it, right? But by continuing to say that, you actually create that experience. So what happens is you then attract people around you who can't execute the level you need. Right? You attract people around you who do need a lot of help and support because what you continuously are saying is, if I don't do it, it can't get done. No one else can do it as well as I can. And so the law goes, oh, okay, well, let me give you some people who can't do it as well as you can. Right? The law says, oh, okay, let me bring in people who are not going to do it at that level, so you have to keep stepping in. Right? So then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Yes? Versus when we move into that place and space through our spiritual practice, right? Move into the place and space of knowing the one, of sensing and feeling that power, that presence, that intelligence that created all things out of itself, that hung the stars in the sky, right? That same intelligence knows exactly how to do everything that is before you to do. It knows how to get the business. It knows how to get the clients. It knows how to bring in the money. It knows how to build the building. It knows how to take care of whatever it is. It knows because it created you. It created everything. It created everyone. It already knows the story and every possible outcome. So it already has the solution and every possible solution that's needed, right? But we can't access that when we're so much in, well, it's only going to get done if I do it. I got to be in the driver's seat. It's all going to fall apart, right? And then we just create that over and over and over and over again. And then like from the board, my board is incredible. My goodness, just incredible board that people that step up, that do what needs to be done, that step in, that I can know that everything's taken care of, and the volunteers, the practitioner students, the music, everyone, I can trust that things are being done. I don't have to micromanage. I don't have to be on top of everything. I don't have to watch my back every moment, right? Because these incredible people, they got it. They got it, right? But I had to shift my this thing about, I'll sleep when I die. I'm the only one who can get it done. I got to drive every single thing. We have got to put that to rest. We have got to put that to rest. Right now, for our community, we are on the cusp of a big leap, right? It is time for us to move out of this space. It is time for us to move into a larger space and find our first home. And on paper, it's like, okay, God, how are you going to work this out, right? We looked at a place this week. There were a bunch of us who went and looked at a place this week. The board and I and some other folks went over and looked at this incredible space that is just feels so good, right? High ceilings, lots of space. We can grow into it. There's space we can sublet to other people. And it is just divine. And it felt good. Did it not, y'all? Yes. Yeah, it felt so good being in that space. And so one of the things that I am knowing and sensing is that this is not a time to effort. And what I mean by that is this is not a time for me to burn myself out trying to figure out how we do this and take this leap. It's not mine to figure out, right? This is the time to be in the feeling of, oh my gosh, this space was amazing. Oh my gosh, I can breathe. Oh my God, the ceilings are higher, right? Oh, the ease of setting up for Sunday service and the being in here. Oh, the ease of having the music ministry being able to play full out the way they want to, right? The ease of us being able to socialize and to fellowship with each other right in the space. It feels amazing. It feels amazing. And I have no idea how it's going to happen, right? This space or something better, but I have no idea how it's going to happen. What I know is it is, And so, but, there was a time in my life where I would have worn myself out trying to figure out and trying to put together a deal and trying to do all this stuff and trying to give, just trying to figure it out myself. And it's like, no. Spirit knows exactly how to do and how to bring forward what is needed for this community. It created this community, and it knows how to take care of it. And so what I'm trusting is that we'll all be guided in the exact right step, the right move, the right connections, the right space, if that's not it. We'll be guided there. It doesn't mean there won't be work to do, but we don't have to put our bodies on the line to do that work. Can you all feel the difference of what I'm saying here? Yeah. And so I want to take this for you. So let's say that you're someone who is maybe laid off from a job, right? Or you are looking for work or looking to level up in some way, right? And so many times what we do is we immediately go to, how can I work harder? How can I work longer? How can I run faster? And that is not the move. The move is, how can I go deeper? How can I be more and more open and available to the all-intelligence? How can I move only when Spirit tells me to move, right? How can I move and let Spirit guide my actions? Right? How can I magnetize that which is needed versus trying to make it happen? right? And there will be times where, yeah, we got to put in a little elbow grease here to get something done. I'm not saying it's easy peasy. I'm not saying it's rainbows and unicorns, but I'm saying it's a shift from driving the body to get stuff done versus resting in the knowing the divine already knows. It already knows. So let me just sit in this place. The key to Jesus' healing and to what Phineas Quimby discovered is that you have to feel and sense and know the end result in order to experience it. There is no other way, right? You have to feel and sense and know at the deepest level that which you desire as being real in your life in order to experience it. Because like attracts like, right? So you have to be a vibrational match to what you want. You can't be a vibrational match to what you want if you don't feel it in your body, right? You have to feel it in your bones. You have to feel it in your heart. You have to feel it coursing through your veins. You have to feel it and know it and sense it, not just think about it, not just believe it, right? You have to feel it in your body, right? And when you feel it in that way, you're a vibrational match, and that which you desire has to come to you, whether it's a new job, whether it's a new location, whether it's more money, whether it's the right spouse, whether it's a physical healing. Right? But you have to feel it in your body. And I think that's the one thing in Science of Mind that it did not include enough, even though Ernest Holmes says it and says it and says it, right? He says when you're doing prayer treatment and doing affirmative prayer that you have to feel it. It's the feeling. It's the words and the feeling, right? But I think it's the feeling because I don't care what words you say, the law operates on your feeling. Right? And because we're in these human bodies, because we are in these, what do people call them? Like human suits or meat suits or something, right? Because we are in these vessels, we have to get it engaged in what it is we desire. Like we can't just be in our head doing our affirmations. That's why affirmations don't work, right? We're just in our head saying some words that we don't really believe. Nothing else is engaged. But when you take affirmations and now your heart is looped into it, so you're feeling it, and then your body is looped into it, so you're feeling it in your cells, you're feeling it in your bones, you're feeling it in your muscles, right? You can feel yourself in the space. Now you are now moving the law, right? You are now moving the law into action. It has to respond. And think about this. So frequently when we do what I call like reverse manifestation, what I mean by that is you're attracting something you really don't want. Right? But think about it. Typically, when we're attracting something we don't want, we have strong feelings about that thing, right? Maybe strong fear, like, oh my God, I don't want da-da-da-da-da-da, right? Oh my God, my bank account is so low. Oh my God, right? We have that's a strong feeling. Whether we say it that way or not, internally, that's what our body is reading, right? Strong feeling. And so the law goes, oh, okay, well, no money in your bank account, because that's what you're telling me. Yeah? Are y'all following what I'm saying here? Yeah? And so we have strong feelings for the things we want. Oh my God, I don't want to, whatever it is, right? That feeling that we feel it in our bodies. Our nervous system is caught up. Our muscles are tense. Our breathing is shallow, right? Our bodies are literally like they're almost like vision boards. It's a manifestation tool. It's like a living vision board, right? Or tuning fork or something. I'm not quite landing on the thing, but y'all know what I'm saying, right? And so we have to begin to bring our bodies in to the fullness of our lives and what we're experiencing, and realizing that even though these densities that are our bodies, body is dense consciousness, but it is consciousness. And even though there is this density, we still have to bring it into the finer realms. We have to bring it into our thought and our belief, right? It has to be all holistic, like all a part of it, in order to have a true healing of any type, of anything, yeah? So it's much harder to have the body be involved if you don't have enough rest. Right? If you don't have enough rest and you're not getting enough sleep, it's much harder for the body to be involved, and your emotions get impacted. Think about it. If you don't get enough sleep, you're overly tired. If you're prone to depression, you fall into depression. Right? If you're prone to whatever, right? When we don't get enough rest, our bodies can't support us in this. Yeah. So here is my charge for you this week, beloveds. My talk has been a little all over the place. Let me see where I am. So my charge to you this week in terms of your practice is to rest before your body chooses it for you. Rest before your body chooses it for you. Because when the body chooses it for you, it is not pleasant usually. I've been there. I cannot tell you how many ERs I've been in with, my neck is like completely seized up. I'm completely exhausted. Through the years, I just cannot tell you how many ERs I've been in where I've driven myself so much that I have some kind of thing that I land in the ER. I've never been in the hospital, but where I'm like, whoa, something has happened here, right? Just from driving so hard with doing all these things that I love to do. So rest before you are forced into it. And in addition to physical rest, keep in mind that you need that emotional rest too. Your body needs the emotional rest because the emotions, as Louise Hay pointed out in Heal Your Life, the emotions cause the ease or dis-ease in the body, right? So you have to have emotional rest. And all of this happens through your practice. You got to align with the divine. I say it every week, every way I know how. You have to take time to align with the divine. I feel like that's a song or maybe a t-shirt. Or a mug, right? Right? You take time to align with the divine. Do your prayer work, your meditation work. Get thee to a practitioner, right? Get thee to a therapist. Get thee to whatever it is that is going to help you get aligned, help you move into rest, and help you heal the body, mental, emotional, physical. Yeah? Can we do that? Okay. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do as I close up. So what I want each of you to hold with me is our beautiful home, our new home. And even as we love the DoubleTree, isn't it amazing, y'all? Isn't it amazing? We got this artwork in here today, right? After we went and looked at the space earlier this week. And what's so funny about that is when I looked at the DoubleTree back in December, they said, we're going to be refurbishing these rooms. These rooms were different color. It was like green and white or something. So they said, we're going to be refurbishing the rooms, new carpet, new whatever. And so we moved in here in January. And every month I asked them, when is the artwork coming? When are y'all going to finish up right? Because y'all got the carpet in. It was new, the wallpaper. I'm like, when's the artwork coming? And so I stopped asking, right? But what's really interesting to me is we saw this space this week. And I come in here today, and it's like, oh, wow, look at that. They're sprucing things up, right? We might even get to move upstairs, which is where I really want to be with the vaulted ceiling. But here's what I digress. Here's what I want y'all to do. I am asking you to hold the feeling in your body of us being in this incredible, close your eyes with me. And so just feeling and sensing this beautiful, 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 beautiful space that is light and it's airy and it's open, tall ceilings, and there's so much spaciousness in our sanctuary and a place for the children to be and a place for offices and for fellowship and classes and workshops and concerts and just feeling this space that is open and it is light, it is available, it is every single box is checked, even the ones we don't even know. And so in the space, we just feel relieved and we feel light and we feel the presence of pure spirit. And we're able to celebrate and raise a joyful noise. And how good it is to be in that space. And so as we move into prayer, what I am knowing then is that that one power, that one presence, that one life that is everywhere, that is everything, that is all intelligent, it is right here, right now, expressing through and as each of us, that we are each made in the image and likeness and out of the divine. And so I am knowing that this divine presence is moving through the life of each one, healing and transforming. I bless the body temple of each one here. I am knowing that any so-called diagnosis, any kind of dis-ease, any kind of disharmony in the body is right now dissolved, resolved, evolved as the presence of God moves through healing the bone marrow and the cells and the organs and the tissues and the functions of the body, as the presence of God heals the heart and the respiratory system and the mind and the brain and the bones and the joints. I claim a mighty healing for each one here in the physical body, rest and restored. And I know that this physical body extends out into the collective, knowing anyone, anywhere who is experiencing dis-ease, violence, strife, pain, whatever it is. I am knowing the presence of God is there. I am knowing a mighty healing is happening. I am knowing that anything that needs to be dissolved, removed, evolved is done easily and effortlessly. And I bless the body that is this center, the space that will house us, that houses us now is blessed, and that which is coming is blessed. And so just sensing and feeling this shift, this growth, this flowering, this thriving, this flourishing of our beloved community. I sense it, I know it, I feel it, and I am grateful for it, so grateful. And so with deep gratitude this morning, I just say thank you, God. And so it is. And so it is. Amen.
I'm looking in the mirror, can't see my own face. I'm looking at abstractions of time and thought and space. Puzzle pieces thrown around, but when put in proper places, we'll solve the mystery out. We live our lives in wanting. We long for paradise. Can't see the magic in our eyes. The magic all around. When heaven is around us, it's all our eyes can see. We are here in heaven, already here in heaven. All our needs have been met, all the gifts of the world are given. We are here in heaven, already here in heaven. It's as near as our hearts, not apart from the world we live in.
Yeah. When my mind's not clouded and my soul's in tune, I know the awesome genius that made a sudden move. I know all is provided, washing neither time or space, I'm not wasted. Something tells me this is heaven, and we live in grace.
We are here in heaven, already here in heaven. All our needs have been met, all the gifts of the world have been given. We are here in heaven, already here in heaven.
as near as our hearts
not apart from where
we are living.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So beautiful. I love it. What song is that?
It's Here in Heaven, and I don't. It's
Ty Stevens.
Oh, wow. Beautiful song.
you can't find it anywhere.
So how did you
Except
find it?
Right here, right now.
Where did you
A
find it?
bootleg recording.
Ah, there we go. Bootleg recordings. I like it.
We've got
I
our
like it.
secret connections.
That's because we are unplugged here at Silicon Valley Center for Spiritual Living. We are a small but mighty startup, and we're rolling like that. I love it. Thank you so much. So beautiful. Okay, beloveds, we are at the time of our conscious giving, and Mary Lee will be passing a basket through the congregation, through the seats there. This is a time where I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your generosity. Your financial gifts keep us alive, keep this place thriving, and I am so grateful for each of you. And it allows us to be here, to have this beautiful music ministry, our classes that are starting up. So as the basket moves around, I ask you just to bless it. And I know many of you give online, and that's wonderful, but just bless the basket and know that by doing so, you're also blessing your own financial abundance. So repeat after me this beautiful blessing. And put your hand on your heart and just really feel this blessing for your own financials and for this center and for our world. Repeat after me. Divine love through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and all that I circulate. Thank you, God. And so it is. And sing our offering song with us. I think it's God is my source.
God is my source.
God is my power. God gives me everything I need.
So I give thanks.
Thanks.
Congrats my blessings.
Oh, my blessings.
God gives me everything I need. God is my source.
Yes,
God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need.
Good morning. I'm Mark Herwick, although it says I'm Damon Miller here. And I'm here to give you announcements. By the way, that was by Damon Miller. Forgiveness, the Final Frontier Masterclass. Are you ready to set yourself free? Join Reverend Sherry McCreary for Forgiveness, the Final Frontier, a sacred 4-week journey that's starting Monday, September 15 from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific time. This powerful class isn't about condoning what happened. It's about reclaiming your power and unlocking what's been holding you back. Whether you're facing challenges in your health, relationships, finances, or past wounds, forgiveness is a spiritual key to freedom. If you're ready to release, heal, and move forward, this course is for you. Yeah. Registration is $149, only $149, and now open. Visit our website to sign up. Check your email and our website for our fall schedule of classes. Autumn Equinox Guided Meditation. Morning meditation is on pause through Labor Day. Mark your calendar for Monday, September 22nd at 9 a.m. PT on Zoom. Reverend Rasheryl will lead a special Autumn Equinox Guided Meditation, a gentle grounding practice to honor balance, release what's heavy, and set a clear intention for the season. Replay will be posted. And prayer. Reverend Dr. Sherry is offering personal prayer after service. If you'd like to receive prayer, please add your name to the prayer sheet. It's at the back of the room. You'll be called in the order that you signed up. And for private prayer requests, you can write them down and submit them confidentially in a prayer box also at the back of the room. And if you have any questions, email us at support@siliconvalleycsl.com.
Let's give it up for our production team, Scott Nicoli and Hector Torres. And thank you to Marilee Lawson, our operations manager, director. Our guest vocalist, Gina René, is here. And of course, our music director, Sonia Trejo, is on their much-needed vacation day today. And our acting director is Rodrigo Avila on guitar. And we also have Misha Jufre on acoustic bass today. I'm your praise team, Jenna Brown.
Whoop, whoop.
And this week is Rasheryl's birthday. And we're gonna sing. Yeah, let's sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Rev Rasheryl. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Who's
you.
here for the first time?
Yes, who's here? I would see you surprised me. My memory was wiped. Okay, so thank you, y'all. Thank you so much for that birthday wishes. Who's here for the very first time? Who is a first-time visitor, please? I was trying not to be like that. So I was trying to be like, who's here for the first time? So, Human, we have a gift for you. Morgan is bringing it over to you. And please, if you feel comfortable, will you tell us who you are, how you got here?
Sure. I'm Human. I'm friends with Gina. I've known Gina for many years. Spirit told me to come early. Meditation. It was amazing.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. And I'm so glad you're here. And I hope that you will come back and visit us if you feel so moved. Yes. Wonderful. Okay. How many people are here for the fifth time? How many people here for the 87th time? I don't know. Whatever it is, right? Okay, wonderful. So let's stand up. Let's do our closing song, and we'll do the closing song. I'll do the benediction, and then we will, if you want a fellowship, we're just going to stay in here. I think there's free coffee in the lobby if you want to go grab a coffee, but we're going to stay in here for a little bit if you want to chat. So the music will come down a little bit after that, okay? Let's stand up and do our release. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Okay, repeat after me. My body is the temple of spirit.
My body is the temple of Spirit.
I honor it with sacred rest.
I honor it with sacred rest.
Rest renews my youth.
Rest renews my youth.
Stillness heals me at every level.
Stillness heals me at every level.
I am vibrant and vital through divine rest.
I am vibrant and vital through divine rest.
And so it is.
So it
Have a
is.
great week, everybody.
I release